Ben Rosen, finally we can see a warm welcome to Malmö.
Thank you very much.
You spent 3.5 years in Southampton. Could you just walk us through what you did there?
I started off as just work experience doing an internship while I was a student, and then got a full-time role as soon as I finished. 1-year contract, got another 1-year contract, and then all developed into a full-time role where at the beginning of this season I was sort of leading the sports science programme with the assistant manager, planning the training, doing the gym work, the sports science side of it really. And just taking care of that.
And then a couple of weeks ago you got a call from John Phillips, Malmö's former physical coach. How was that call?
There was a little bit of a surprise. I'd had a little bit of a heads up in the morning from one of our old work colleagues that he said, "Oh, this could be a potential opportunity," and John was going to give me a call that evening. So I spoke to him, and he really sold the club and sold everything that goes on in the place. Sold Malmö as a city. Said the guys are great to work with, all the coaches are brilliant, and we spoke for about an hour, and I was really sold on the place as soon as I finished that conversation.
And then you started talking to Malmö as well. What was it with the job that got your interest?
I think it's just for me like the next step in my career, to go from being an intern and then assistant sports scientist and strength and conditioning coach to sort of almost leading the programme, but working alongside the assistant manager. Now having the opportunity to lead the programme on my own and be almost the lead fitness coach within the club, I think it's a great opportunity. I think it's a big European club, obviously. The draw of like a really successful team, the history of the club, all that type of thing, it just all added to everything that I'd already been told and made me very excited about the opportunity.
We also got the news that Southampton was one of the teams in Premier League that ran the most. Why?
I'd like to say it's because they're the fittest, but I mean they worked hard every day in training and they worked very hard in games. The style of the play lended to them being able to run a lot in games. They pressed very hard up the pitch. There were lots of high intensity actions all over the pitch and very often. But I mean they were just a very hard working group of players with good mentality, trained hard every day, and I think it just paid off in the end. And obviously the team are doing well now in the Premiership, sitting at 9th in the league. So it's been a good 3 or 4 years for them.
And now we just got off the first real training practice for you. How was it?
Yeah, obviously just a little bit of a restart session after the long travel yesterday. A little bit of a warm-up possession, and then just some small-sided games to finish. Nothing too intense, and then I think tomorrow we'll try and kick them on a little bit, get a bit of a conditioning hit into them leading up to the game on Friday, which will be obviously the first friendly of the season, which will be a good marker to see where we are from a fitness point of view so far.
Once again, warm welcome to Malmö.
Thank you.